Lim Young, Lisa Cash, Lim Young, lift up the last, Lim Young, cause I'm no man, Lim Young, Lisa Cash, lift up the cash, cause I'm no man. Let me on, Lisa Cash, I'm no man.
Who are we? Where are we going? What are we here for? David dug Genesis, did not dream, heard the electric storm that was his intro. Over the rooftops of Grand Boulevard in the Soup Lion's heyday, that lone wall of green, and it must have been a kitchenette April's Holy Week, with the man before him, fetus to a nation's first step. He was David. He was ageless on that birth, with its stranglehold on the infinite, 8-pound Lewis or Lion on the welfare's tables, live a decade's spell until that day, anno domino decade, and 2 years from explosion. The home runs on the grasses set sail in a trunk as the rains came to the backs of the project units. Black Nat sang of America's Magic Boy. Fred Harris and the 12 Kings blew gauge in an open truck. So soon was he into the Academy of Leicester, the president said, "Here you da liba hu diba. Wheel ya da, wa liba hu diba. Bop wee you dee, ba da, hu ba oo you dee da, wa loot liba, up to be ba da." Who are we? Where are we going? What are we here for? Not targets of the Kelly boys with their 22 rifles, snipers across May Street, 2 years from Harry Truman's great sin. Looking at the stone carving under the ivy, the wood lattices, and the pigeon stew on the window ledges, we set men of tongues. And when they ask of us, "Will Ford, what are you doing in the laboratory this hour on my period?" And we answered them, "I'm smoking some shit." Those pricks thought we spoke of dung, and so walked away saying, "We'll have none of that kind of language here." We copped and knew. We mocked the squares they wore, stood hip in their forum, ran hip in their bungalow streets, wrapped our girlfriends in our bears, juiced and were warm in those basements of 49. We were always Sister America beside you. That's where I want to be forever. We are the hip men. We are here to conquer. We are going to heaven, and hell shall happen to states of their bodies, as it was in the beginning, as it was in the beginning, and ever shall be, world without end. Amen. Then Pat was in that fine suede coat that Frances turned her on to understand laying, walking in white bucks and a next print scarf. And we heard whom we really were that Saturday under the shadows of L grids and 6 tray under construction, the men pulling up the Green Hornets tracks, and the people of Saturday getting colored as we went west, Ingleside, Drexel, Maryland, on into the Fertile Crescent, We dug our Messiah and knew him that day in bright sun on the record speaker of Little Bruce shop. Wee bodily bop, wee bodily bop, da bodily ba ba. Birds sang Messiah, clear at last. Why how you dee ba? There were objects of the late 40s on the streets, the Buick with the Dynaflow holes. Bop bop ba dee dee ba bop bop wee ba. And I looked at with the abdominal hole and realized that I wouldn't be an obese 19-year-old failure fullback. But we, being whom we were, should never have said in English, white Pope, Doctail, Bordeaux, Burgundy, Moons, baby, Parano, anyone. And the songs led us, hit that jive jack, let us bootney on the boutney. And we spake in those years, saying the ghost, Acapulco gold, donde está la mota. Benny, Dexy, Saggy, Morph man, Meth man, Knick-Knack, and we trip, Meth monster, and we laugh. And we were so intelligent, we spoke saying Dalada, Dizoxin, Demerol, we had learned to say. And we were so religious, we repeated the alphabet. And so courageous, we took on the magic dragon. Then Jehovah came down on the filthy, possessed streets and hung outside the white boy's window, who was not long for doom. He pointed the stranger his buildings of gold. Then we were with malady in their infirmaries. They wrote Stelazine, Prolixin, antidepressant. Like dead potato plants, we were drugged. And they wrote 200 liquid Starzine or hydro, and the right said, choke that bastard out. But we spit at them in the prisons our mothers loved. Till they wrote electricity, we cried God at last. Danced like Snowflake, even said, thank you, boss, and took to the alleys. They could not know we had won them in our Mecca. Now we have forgotten the points on real cable tables in San Francisco. Forgotten when we were super hip and said, let me snort Peter Quill. And now there is a greenback disaster almost here, and we have walked the south side in blue fezzes. Like the Muslims, we are always. And if you hear us coming, but you never will, until we make you out of stone, this love. And if you hear us coming, be-bop-bye, be-yada, da-da-da-dee, as it was in the beginning, and ever shall be, world without end, amen. We are the hip men. Going into sun, stand up against us, Mr. God, you're done. Where are we going? Into the sky. Halt our boogie and a continent shy. We are the hip men, singing like brown doves. Why were we sent here? Only to love.
This modern music's got me confused. To tell your friends I'm quite unenthused. This modern music's got me confused. To tell your friends I'm quite unenthused. I like Pee Wee Hunt or the great Kong Basie, but can't make head nor tail of this Dizzy Gillespie with his oop-up-a-da. Be-a-ba-doo-la, beep-bleep-blee-oobe, oobe, 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 jam, jill-ya-ba, oop-up-a-dill-oop-ah-ah. Dizzy Gillespie is the creator of this new style in co with Charlie Parker, Coleman Hawkins, Howard Mudgee. They all indulge in this monstrosity. They take a major seventh and a flatted ninth, two Uliacoos and a half a pint, then oop-up-a-da. Be-a-ba-doo-la, beep-bleep-blee-oobe, oobe, 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 jam, jill-ya-ba, oop-up-a-dill-oop-ah-ah. The beboppers you see around, they all converse in a special tongue. Uliaku and Iliada, one means hello, the other ta-ta. They call a man a cat and a girl a chick, and they up to all kinds of shady tricks with their oop-up-a-da. Be-a-ba-doo-la, beep-bleep-blee-oobe, oobe, 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 jam, jill-ya-ba, oop-up-a-dill-oop-ah-ah. In conclusion, I must now say, the bebop boys, they know how to play, but that music is not for me. So take it back, Mr. Gillespie. You'd better take it back to 52nd Street with your high-speed riffs and staccato beats and your oop-up-a-da. Be-a-ba-doo-la, beep-bleep-blee-oobe, oobe, 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 jam, jill-ya-ba, oop-up-a-dill-oop-ah-ah, ah-ah.
This is strange, it's a song of the blues.
The song that I sing is of a haunting refrain. My search for love, it was all just in vain. Imagination, infatuation, and baby, it's a strange melody. I've won and I've lost, I've had a queen on a throne. My girl, she's left me, now I feel all alone. I've been mistaken, I've been forsaken, and baby, it's a strange melody.
I've been to Paris, seen Hollywood too, yeah, Havana, Rumba's at its best. Loads of fancy things, cars and diamond rings. There's a girl left for me, I guess. Your heart is lonesome, it's so weary and it's blue. Your mind's in trouble and you don't know what to do. Ruination, devastation, and baby, it's a strange melody. I've been to Broadway, seen Hollywood too, yeah, Havana, Rumba's at its best. Loads of fancy things, cars and diamond rings. There's a girl left for me, I guess. Your heart is lonesome, it's so weary and it's blue. Your mind's in trouble and you don't know what to do. Ruination, devastation, and baby, it's a strange melody. It's a song when lovers they lose.
Makes my head go. Ooh, green gin makes my heart go. Ooh, makes me realize what that hammerhead woman done to me. Green gin makes my mouth taste like green gin makes my mouth taste like makes me mean and evil, evil as a hard-headed man can be. Green gin.
am moved by offbeat tones, far out and unknown. The only kind of jazz I dig is abstract and ingrown. I love those real sick sounds. They're the ones that move me. The thinly blown neurotic tones intensify and groove me. I love those real sick sounds, scraping harshly through me. A weird forlorn psychotic horn can vibrate and unglue me. I don't respond to harmonies played on muted trumpets. I'm left unmoved by country songs sweetly wailed by three related strumpets. I love those real sick sounds, tones that just offend me. The sounds that grate and irritate, they stimulate and send me.
Need a blade to cut the fog to find the sea. like the chicks are like a drum beat. A broken down bass and a nutty flute. Hello, baby. You're awful cute. Mama's place. Mama's kinda big and kinda rotund. Like the fellas all dig her 'cause she's a barrel. A barrel of fun. When she walks by, the floors they quiver. Not only that, it shivers my liver. Mama's place, yeah. Like you gotta dig flutes to join a club. Just say Joe sent me and they slide back the door. Well, I gotta go now, 'cause I'm late for school. Be back in no time. Shoot some pool. Mama's place. Yeah, Mama's place. Ooh, yeah.
I will talk to you of art, for there is nothing else to talk about, for there is nothing else. Life is an obscure hobo bumming a ride on the omnibus of art. Burn gas buggies and whip your sour cream of circumstance and hope. And go ahead and sleep your bloody heads off. Creation is, all else is not. What is not creation is graham cracker. Let it all crumble to feed the creator. The artist is, all others are not. A canvas is a canvas, or a painting. A rock is a rock, or a statue. A sound is a sound, or is music. A creature is a creature, or an artist. Where are John, Joe, Jake, Jim, Jerk? Dead, dead, dead. They were not born. Before they were born, they were not born. Where are Leonardo, Rembrandt, Ludwig? Alive, alive, alive. They were born. Bring on the multitude of fishes. Feed them to the fishes for liver oil. Nourish the artist. Stretch their skins upon an eagle to give him canvas. Crush their bones into a paste that he might mold them. Let them die. And by their miserable death become the clay within his hand, that he might form an ashtray or an ark. For all that is comes through the eye of the artist. The rest are blind fish swimming in the cave of aloneness. Swim on, you maudlin, muddling, maddened fool, and breathe that one bright and sunny night some artist will bait a hook and let you bite upon it. Fight hard and die. In his stomach you are very close to immortality.
cow, ow, ow. Ooby dooby cow. Ooby dooby billy bop. Diddy boo, ooly-a-coo, flute, flute, swilly a tweet, ah, flute, flute, tweet, flute, flute, diddy dot, oh video, ah, dilly a voodoo, clapper, doo, boo, reba, boolia, schoolia, voodoo, foolia, oolia, foolia, oolia, cuckoo, 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 foo-bit-doo-bit, idiot-bit, ah, if, foo-bit-doo-bit, flip.